So what is the minimum cost of Facebook and Bing ads? Super Indian question. The mindset of Indians is like, let me tell you, let's say if you open a shop, Diwakar, or a restaurant, okay? Don't you think you're going to advertise on billboards and everywhere around the city?
Yeah,
around the
for
city,
sure.
okay? When you go, which city you live in? Bangalore, right?
Yeah, Bangalore
Correct.
right
So
now.
don't you see those billboards when you go out, when you travel on the road, right? Don't you see
Yeah.
that maybe Amir Khan advertising Vivo? Correct.
Yeah.
Recently the new cell phone launched, right? Correct. So
Yeah.
every business needs advertisement, right? Correct.
Yeah.
Here's the good part. When you open that restaurant, okay, your limit is only your city, correct? Okay.
Yes.
And even if you're advertising on that billboard, okay, in the city, they charge you a lot. Yes or no? Correct.
Yes.
But let's say you put a billboard on one of the most crowded places, right? So people are going to see it, right? Correct. But how
Yeah.
many people do you think are going to remember it?
Hardly few, I think.
Hardly few, right? Let's say even 10,000 people are looking at it on a weekly basis. Okay, correct. Only
Yeah.
10 people might pay attention to it. Correct.
Yeah.
So this is only 10 people will pay attention, and you don't even know if those 10 people are going to buy. Correct.
Yeah. Yeah.
Going to buy.
Yeah.
But the the average mindset does not understand this. Now let's say you're running an online business, right? You're running a digital marketing business, right? And if you're running Facebook ads, FB ads, okay?
Yeah.
So let's say if you're spending maybe $500 on billboards on a monthly basis, right? $500, correct? But you are you able to follow these people? Let's say out of 10,000 people, 100 people saw your board, or let's say 1,000 people saw your board, right?
Yes.
But are you getting any stats from anywhere that these 1,000 people saw your board? Do you know about it, or is there a way to find that? No, right? There's no
No.
way, correct? But with Facebook ads, if you're running your ads on Facebook, correct, there is a
Yeah.
way. There is a way to retarget those people, right? Let's say 1,000. Let's say you ran an ad. You ran an ad on Facebook. Correct?
Yep.
1,000 people viewed your ad, correct, on Facebook. Now, if you have those pixels installed, like you've seen my Facebook videos, Facebook
Yeah.
training, right?
Yep.
If you have those pixels installed on your landing page, correct, you can create a custom audience with those people, right? You've seen my
Yes.
custom audience videos as well, right? You can create a
Yep.
lookalike audience as well, right?
Yeah.
People like lookalike audience means, let's say 1,000 people who were Mr. Ajay, 1,000 Mr. Ajay saw your ad on Facebook. Now you can create a lookalike audience of 1,000 Mr. Ajay using Facebook's data, correct? Now do you understand the power of Facebook ads?
Yep.
Correct. So it's not about what is the minimum cost of Facebook and Bing ads, okay? So the minimum, so the answer to it, but I will still answer your question in a basic way. $5 is the minimum you can get started. You can get started, okay? But this does not mean you're going to make money on this, okay? Correct?
Yeah.
Facebook ads, as you've seen my videos, Facebook FB ads is just like that billboard, okay? That billboard gives you exposure to your brand. Yes or no?
Yes.
To your brand. In the same case, FB gives exposure to your product. Correct? Okay? So now, but this billboard does not give you the retargeting option, right? Correct? It does not tell you which people saw your ads. Your ads. It's just like luck. Someone seeing your ad, he happens to come on your shop. You just got lucky. Yes or no? Correct.
Yes.
But people still invest thousands of rupees in those billboards, right?
Mm.
Correct? Because they believe in it, right? Believe in it, no matter how many results they're getting. Correct?
Yeah.
Okay? So again, if you have to build that belief with Facebook ads first, okay? But with Facebook ads, if you are getting exposure to your product and if you have pixels installed, you can pretty much know how many people saw your Facebook ad, right? Your FB ad, correct?
Okay, so
And then you can
we can retarget the people based on the likes also, likes, comments, and
you
shares.
can retarget the people based on likes, based on comments, based on
Yeah.
engagement, okay,
Yeah.
based on video views, okay, based on how many people came to your landing page, correct? You can retarget them. You've already seen the question you're asking me. Have you already seen this answer in those videos? Yes or no?
Yes, yes, I saw. I just
You
wanna
already
know.
saw that, right? Correct. So,
Yeah, yeah,
so pretty much that your question, you already know the answer to your question, correct?
yeah,
Now,
yeah.
this is what I experience with my students from Asia. They like to confirm everything, even if they know it. Okay, even if
Yeah.
this is I don't know if there's a problem in the Indian mindset or the Asian mindset. I don't know, right? But let's say if I tell them, let's say this thing works, okay, they're going to reply me, okay, does this thing work? I don't know what's the problem, but they like to confirm. But if I'm telling this thing works, okay, does this thing work? Then I say yes. Okay, cool. Now if you watch the
Maybe.
videos, right? So you need to
Yeah,
come
yeah.
out of this mindset first, okay?
Okay, yeah.
Correct?
Okay.
So when you watch the videos, ask any other good question, right? No need to
All
ask
right.
the same repetitive questions, right? You can ask a more better question, right? So you can
Okay.
retarget. So if you already watched those videos, you can ask me here, how can we do that, or what are the different ways, right? That would be a better question, right? That would be a more relevant question, correct? So
Yeah.
obviously this is not your fault. This is the fault of the whole nation, I believe. The mindset. It's all about the mindset, you know. Again, so retarget. Yes, we can retarget them, correct? Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
Now again, so basically with Bing ads as well. Okay, so with Facebook ads, with FB ads, $5 the minimum. Okay, and with Bing ads, $5 the minimum. $5. No, I think with Bing ads you can start with even $1, but $5 is the recommended. Okay, minimum.
Okay, here's my some little question. I seen some Bing coupon there's on the website saying that it's worth 3,000 rupees. So do I need to still invest, or I can straight away start with 3,000? I
Uh,
mean,
that's something already covered. That's my next instructions. I'm going to give you a link, okay? And if once you sign up with that link, let me show you
okay.
that link quickly here. Okay, so what you need
Yeah.
to do is you need to go through this link, okay, and go to click here India, okay, and you'll get a 1,000 rupees coupon. Okay,
Yeah.
if you know some better offer somewhere, I personally recommend this to my students because this works every time, correct? So even if, if you have a better offer that gives you 3,000 rupees coupon, you can go for it. Okay, cool.
Okay.
And I also know a guy. I've never used him, but I can give you his Skype address where he is promising to give you $100 worth of coupons. That is 6,000 worth of coupons with a
Yeah,
Bing
that's a
account,
lot.
correct? So but I don't give any guarantee that if that particular if his particular stuff is going to work. But I had students from India who bought, like, he's selling coupons for like $10, correct? But
Okay.
I have students from India who purchased from him and they have positive feedbacks. Okay,
Okay.
so I'll give you his Skype address maybe, okay, and
Okay.
you can contact him, or else you can go from this link and get a 1,000 rupees coupon. Okay.
Okay. Straight away, I'll use this.
Okay, cool. Because this works every time. Now that's it, coming to your FAQ sheet. Now, I hope your question is pretty much answered at 100% level, right?
Everything, yeah.
Correct. So you have to change your mindset, Divakar, okay? Correct.
Yeah.
You have to start thinking outside the box and stop thinking like an Indian. Okay, when you're doing digital marketing, you have to believe that digital products sell first. You have to believe that Facebook that ads, digital marketing ads would work for you. You have to believe that you have to spend money online in order to get money back.
Yes.
Correct. But the good part is, if you do any business in India, you're going to make money in rupees, and your target market would be your local customers. But if you're doing business and if you're spending money online in tools, correct, your target market is the whole world, correct? And you're into 2018, correct? Internet marketing is the future of India, because there are not a lot of people doing internet marketing. And even if you're learning right now, if you're learning internet marketing from me right now, you're ahead of almost like 1 million people at least in India. Okay, correct. So even if you start learning and applying the things that I teach you, okay, you are going to learn a lot, and slowly you're going to get results. Okay, you're not going to start making money just like that. There's a lot of work involved, Divakar. Trust me. Okay, it's not easy. You have to invest. You have to learn. You have to apply. Correct. You have to be 1,000% committed. 1,000% committed. Okay. And it's like TTP, trust the process. Okay, then only things are going to work. So if you believe that there is God, then there is God. But if you don't believe that there's no God, then trust me, there's no God for you. Okay, so if you believe that internet marketing is going to work for you, this does not complete the equation. You have to believe that you have to make it work for you. I'm not going to make it work for you. I can give you the right direction, the right path, tell you the right strategies, to guide you with the right tools. Okay, but you are the one who is going to become the James Bond of your internet marketing. Okay, because if you see those James Bond movies, his company gives him the right tools. They don't show him where to use them, but he uses those tools at the right time, at the right place in his missions. Correct? Correct. So you have to, he just knows the skill set and he has the confidence in himself, right? All James Bond movies, in all James Bond movies, he gets some powerful tools, right? Correct? He uses them at the right time. You watch James Bond movies, right? Correct? So you have to become the James Bond of your own internet marketing, okay? And use the right tools at the right time. In the right way, correct? I can teach you the process, but I cannot make the process work for you. Is that clear? Okay. So just be very confident about yourself. Okay. Again, you got in my coaching, like you're getting the same coaching from me, Divakar, that my $500 students get. You're getting the same energy from me. You're getting the same attention from me. Okay. Cool. So basically, again, you have to respect what you get from me, apply what you get from me, learn from what you get from me, and follow the instructions. Okay, correct? And you doing that, I really like that. That's the reason I'm with you here. Correct? I don't work with students who are not committed, but I don't see that thing in you. You're a committed guy, and that's the reason I'm helping you. Correct?
Yeah, for sure. I'm going to make something big.
Yep. Good. And I do my best to help and lift my Indian brothers, correct? Because I was sometime at your place, okay, and I didn't get someone like me who was ready to help for just like me, okay? I saw sometime, tell me.
To teach or to coach.
That's correct. So I saw sometime it is said on the CPA network, social traffic isn't allowed. Why they don't want social traffic? What is the base of choosing search Bing ad versus Facebook ads? Okay, so now pretty much now every advertiser has its own demand. Every advertiser has their own demands. Okay,
Yeah.
demands. So if they say they do, so if one advertiser says he does not like Bing traffic, PPC not allowed, not allowed,
Mm-hmm.
don't send that PPC traffic, right? If someone says like social traffic not allowed, FB ads is not allowed. Okay, you just need to
Mm-hmm.
follow them, right? Because that does not fall in their criteria. But that does not mean that it's not going to that's crap traffic from them. It's just their specification. Okay, just like let's say you become an advertiser, you start
Mm-hmm.
selling a vegetarian product. Okay, correct.
Okay.
So you would put in your maybe sheet, okay, in your you would say this to your publishers that you don't want non-vegetarian people to be targeted, correct?
Yeah. Yeah.
That's how the process works. So they're real people, real advertisers, and they have their own
Mm-hmm.
specifications, correct? You need to follow them. Is this answered now? Is this question answered?
Yes. Yes.
Cool. uh, as you said, if we can create multiple FB business account, but it should be unique payment method, what exactly it means, okay? Now, here's the thing.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, multiple FB accounts, that would be like each account would be unique, you know? Each account would be unique,
Mm-hmm.
okay?
Yeah.
So that means every account must have a different payment method. But you're making things complicated. This question is not relevant to your level. You should create one business account, start running ads on it, and
Mm-hmm.
boom, right? But here's the good part. When you create an account in the Facebook Business Manager, let's say your account gets banned, okay? Banned.
Mm-hmm.
You can create another account quickly, okay? Quickly, and start your ads.
Yeah.
Is that clear?
Yeah.
At what time we will be running FB ads? Now, there's a lot of work involved before we run FB ads. Run FB ads. Now, what kind of landing page are you using right now?
I haven't decided yet.
You haven't decided it. Okay, no, okay, I got my answer. So now here's the thing. There's a lot of work involved. Let's say you start advertising on billboards, um, um, Divakar, okay?
Okay.
So can you tell me, you will be spending maybe 10,000 a month, 10,000, 10 RS, let's say 10,000 a month on
Mm-hmm.
billboard, right? Billboard, right?
Mm-hmm.
Now the question to you is when, and will you start advertising? Let's say if you have an offline business, when will you
Okay.
start spending money with billboards? Tell me.
I mean, just
When you will
right
have
now.
everything set up, right? Let's say
Okay.
when
Yeah.
you start an offline business, an offline restaurant, you will have everything set up, right? You will have
Yeah.
your restaurant set up, right? Correct.
Yeah.
You will have all your recipes set up, right? You will have all your waiters in place, correct? You will have a complete business going on, right? So you pretty much know that you spend 10,000 a month, and you're getting like 50 customers, right? You're making like 30,000 back, right? Or at least you pretty much know that if you spend like, if you spend if you spend 10,000 a month for the next 6 months,
Mm-hmm.
okay, you have a budget of like rupees 60,000, right? Correct. So you pretty much know I need to make sure that that in 6 months my 60,000 I would be able to make it back, right? Correct.
Yeah. Yeah.
So it's the same. Before you start your Facebook ads, obviously you're going to spend money, right? Spend
Yeah.
money, correct? So you have to have the right offers in place. Okay, you have to have the right landing pages in place. You have to have a right email autoresponder in place.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay, you have to have a proper privacy policy system that must fall as per the FBTOS terms of service, right?
Okay.
Correct. You must have a proper disclaimer in place. Okay, that must fall as per FBTOS, right? You must have a proper terms and conditions in place, correct? You must have a proper email sequence in place for one, just one offer that you will start with, right? And you're not going to run just one offer, you're going to run multiple offers, right? Multiple offers, yes or no?
Yes.
And you have to have a proper, you know, uh, uh, ads in place, right? Correct. You have to have a proper website in place, correct? Okay. Now when you, let's say when you start an ad, let's say step one, let me show you the process. Step one, you start an ad, okay, on Facebook. Step two, someone clicks on the ad. Okay. Step three, he is taken to your landing page. And if you don't have a landing page, where are you going to send him, right? Correct?
Yeah.
Where? So you must have a proper landing page. Now step four, let's say you just have a landing page, you do not have an autoresponder, correct?
Yeah.
So let's say if he goes on your landing page, if he does not convert, okay, does not opt in, correct? Does not convert, it would be lost, right? Correct? So your money would be lost, right? Correct? So you must have a proper email sequence, right? Correct? So again, if you don't have a proper email sequence in place, right? Proper email sequence, right? Correct? If a person does not convert, but if you have a landing page and an autoresponder, obviously your marketing emails are going to convert him, right? Correct?
Yeah.
And even if it's not converting, you will still be building step 6, an email list, right? Email list, correct?
For later.
Okay. So your email list would be your asset, correct?
Yeah.
It would be your property, correct?
Yeah.
So is your last question answered, my friend?
I have one more.
Yeah, tell me.
Do we need to follow the proper funnel system, like you said?
Yes,
5
that's correct.
ads were there. So can't we use like one for broad term and second one for retargeting and all that?
No, you're just what you're saying is you're saying that out of inexperience, okay?
Yeah.
Your questions are not even like does not make any sense, okay? Because you don't know what you're telling. You don't even know what the question you're saying, okay? Now let me tell you, okay? So basically, here's the thing.
Excuse me, can I interrupt?
Sure.
So there was 5 steps. I was all saying that can't we use 4 instead of 5? I mean, is it a proper method? I mean,
so when you start doing it, so what I mean here is when you start doing it, then when you talk about this, then it would make more sense.
Okay.
Correct? You cannot know everything. Like here's the thing. Let's say you're learning to swim, correct? And you ask me every damn question on how to swim. I give you every answer, and you never get in the water.
Yeah. Doesn't make any sense.
Doesn't make any sense, right? Correct. I am just like real time. I'm straightforward, and I say the truth. Okay. Cool.
Yeah.
So this is the basic sequence on before even you start running ads, because you would be paying money, okay, on Facebook ads. So you need to make sure that you have a proper funnel in place, right? So this was a basic breakdown on how you start your Facebook ad on as per the questions in your sheet.